green steaming lawn, chasing the last rays of sun, all down the shoreline, through the dog days and hot July night. Forgets the drum beat, fireflies the light, fireflies the light. It's our own kind of hallelujah, a river and a case of beer, kind of piss that goes right through you. Take off out of here, take off out of here. Tell me your name, tell me your story, tell me of all your summer glory. Tell me your name, tell me your story, tell me of all your summer glory, your summer glory. Radio coming in like the disembodied voice of God, soundtrack to our delinquent degeneration, a light against the hurdles set in our way, laughing at the games they want us to play, they want us to play. Just let me flirt in corners, give me clumsy hands. We're not taking any orders, we're making our own plans, making our own plans. Tell me your name, tell me your story, tell me of all your summer glory. Tell me your name, tell me your story, tell me of all your summer glory, your summer glory. Two a.m. swimming in the quarry, bathing in all summer glory. 2 a.m. swimming in the quarry, bathing in all summer glory, all summer glory. Thank you. I'm just gonna plow through a few songs, and because if I start talking, I won't shut up. Okay. So you say So you say, what is this between us? Does it have a name? Does it have a name? Does it follow reason? Can it bridge? Can it bridge the distance forever? Oh, what is this between us? What is this between us? So I ask, what is this feeling about you? I feel it too. No, it's true. I don't know what it means. It brings me calm, brings me peace. Footsteps seem familiar. What is this feeling about you? This feeling about you. So we go to the beach in half light, half remembered. Up upon Signal Reach, sunbathed in a royal splendor. I see you, I see you. Leaning on the fender of your car, just within reach, laughing light as a feather. In half light, half remember. Half light, half remember. Lovers are thieves, thieves. I will be one with honor, a faithful heart, faithful heart. In a weary land, so young and true, young and true. Sad and free forever, I will be a thief with honor. I will be a thief with honor. So we go to the beach in half light, half remembered. Up upon Signal Reach, sunbathed in royal splendor. I see you, I see you. Leaning on the fender of your car, just within reach, laughing light as a feather. In half light, half remember. Half light, half remember. Liken you to the like in me. Liken you to the like in me. The like in you to the like in me. Liken you to the like in me. So we go to the beach in half light, half remembered. Up upon Signal Reach, sunbathed in a royal splendor. So we go to the beach in half light, half remembered. Up upon Signal Reach, sunbathed in a royal splendor. In half light, half remembered. Half light, half remembered. In half light, half remembered. Half light, half remembered. In half light, half remembered. Half light, half remembered. In half light, half remembered. Half light, half remembered. Thank you. Take it a little, I think just everything up on the monitors just a little bit. Thanks, Brian. Yeah. All right, one more song. Gotta get the intro. On the east side, by the drawbridge in the overpass. You looked amazing without even trying. This city, it has changed, cleaned up and rearranged. Like all things living, it's dying. I am in love with the cracks in your halo. I am in love, nicotine on your tongue. I crawl out of your second floor window, climb down the fire escape rung by rung. No more dreams tonight, no more plans delayed. No more dreams tonight, no more plans delayed. I'm a sad king, ruined king, a mad king, bowing before your throne. Cruel November chill, December gray, and still I have sins for which I can't atone. And you are the stylish one, impossible cool. You are the true one, the exception to the rule. You are the wise one who always knows what to say. How I stumble just to meet you halfway. No more dreams tonight, no more plans delayed. No more dreams tonight, no more plans delayed. On the east side, hold up your coat to shield the wind while I get this lighter lit. If you shiver in the cold, I'm here for you to hold. We don't have to kiss. Two souls in communion, what's between us understood. Through sea change and salvo, in the end we did good. Sure, we fell apart, still we never strayed. Every cynic is an idealist betrayed. No more dreams denied, no more plans delayed. 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 On the east side, passion is the fashion on the east side. Passion is the fashion on the east side. Passion is the fashion on the east side. Passion is the fashion. Passion is the fashion. Thanks. Couple of love songs there. This one is too. This song is called Philadelphia Girl. Unsurprisingly, about a girl from Philadelphia. This story is basically, I have a friend who's a mandolin player I toured with for a long time, a guy named Zach Borden, an amazing mandolin player, and we toured for like 3 years together, late 90s, early 2000s. He's still a really dear friend of mine, and he's kind of like a country bluegrass traditionalist, you know, and he was like, Casey, your songs have a lot of words. And he was like, you think you could ever write something like you could, more concise, concision, prolix, you know, like, it's like, imagine Willie Nelson singing it. He's not gonna sing all these words you're writing, you know? He was specifically focused on a word I'd used in a song. I'd used the word rivulet. And he was like, who? It's a great word. And he was like, who puts rivulet in a song, you know? Yeah, I do, right. Well, actually, then like fast forward 15 years, and I don't know, this is like 3 or 4 years ago. My wife and I are driving from Los Angeles to Portland, and the new Taylor Swift record has come out. And we're like, oh, let's check it out. Everyone's making a big deal out of it. We listened to it, My guess is really good. Third song, prominently featured, the word rivulet. I texted Zach and I was like, you owe me a lot of beer. But I wrote some songs as a result of his admonishments, and I'm very thankful for them because these are songs that have been with me a long time. So then I went back to writing a lot of words. I have traveled this wounded country, a lost and lonely highway exile. Every town, every city, I am taken by the smile of a stranger, just a stranger. Though I fight, it leaves me lonely. There's no light, not like the light, not like the light that shines through the dark of the world. There's no love, not like the love, not like the love of the Philadelphia girl. Wishes are seeds, wild and windblown. Some may never cease to roam from the ground that they all search for. Bit of earth, a bit alone. I miss my home, miss my home. Down along that muddy river shore. There's no light, not like the light, not like the light that shines through the dark of the world. There's no love, not like the love, not like the love of the Philadelphia girl. There's no light, not like the light, not like the light that shines through the dark of the world. There's no love, not like the love, not like the love of the Philadelphia girl. I think now I feel it wasn't on. I wrote a whole bunch of songs. I'll do more of them than if Jerry had a set list. Those wouldn't be the songs that ended up being played. Mine are about half accurate. This is I'm gonna do the Rivulet song because I told the story. This is a song. It appeared on a record that's kind of out of print at the moment called Scream. It came out in the late '90s, and it's a song called "Hallowed Be Thy Ground," and it's kind of like a pagan sort of number, which at this time of being in this incredibly beautiful place and looking out on all of this incredible landscape and driving in through it, I drove up to Sandpoint and had a show there on the way down here, and then joined up with the Jack Mormon crew in Bozeman, and just so much, the Northern Rockies, they kill me how beautiful they are. And they're mentioned in this song, as are many other mountain ranges around the country. And it's also a prayer that we might turn our heads around and start taking care of the land a lot better than we have been. So, through Tennessee, great central hardwoods of the Ozarks, the Shawnee. Fireflies illuminate the swamp at dark, exploding like embers, scattering like sparks. Forests are the finest refuge this body has known, and I'll stray away where the trail is overgrown, trail is overgrown. Hallowed, hallowed be thy ground, and holier blue ocean where the wild surf does pound. Hallowed, hallowed be thy ground, and all your high mountains with glory crowned. Somewhere I carry with me every bear I've ever seen, every drainage, every rivulet, the twilight sheen of the wild inhabitations in the heart of hinterland. A dialect is spoken you can almost understand. The step of the seasons, the treasure of terrain, it has changed me so completely, and I'll never be the same, never be the same. Hallowed, hallowed be thy ground, and holier blue ocean where the wild surf does pound. Hallowed, hallowed be thy ground, and all your high mountains with glory crowned. Gotta run to the mountain, run to the mountain. 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 Forests are the finest refuge this body has known, and I'll stray away where the trail is overgrown, where the trail is overgrown. Hallowed, hallowed be thy ground, and the holier blue ocean where the wild surf does pound. Hallowed, hallowed be thy ground, and all your high mountains with glory. Hallowed, hallowed be thy ground, and holier blue ocean where the wild surf does pound. Hallowed, hallowed be thy ground, and all your high mountains with glory crowned. Thank you. So I had a couple requests. I'm going to do these songs. I'll probably play. Most of these songs are all songs I've written. Might play a cover or two, and this is one of them. But it's not a song anyone probably knows. It's basically, everyone has that band in their life who you knew at some point, and maybe it was a long time ago, and they gained a following in your local area and were really amazing, and then broke up in a haze of resentments and whatever happened. But they were so great, you were like, if only other people could have heard this, if only they had gotten along a little better, or gotten the right break, or whatever it is, And there are a bunch of bands like that I can think of along the years that have meant the world to me. And one of them is a band from Annapolis, Maryland, called The Hated. And The Hated they were teenagers in the late '80s and played this proto post punk that I just fucking loved it. And I discovered it in Olympia, Washington, through some friends out there. Discovered the band, and the lead singer Daniel Littleton, who went on to play with, he's played with Amy Helm, Levon Helm's daughter, for many years ever since. And he also has a band with his wife called Ida that play really beautiful folk music and kind of slowcore stuff. But Hated were like a rage and punk band. They were really great. But Dan always had kind of acoustic side to him, and so they put on the merch table when they were touring, they'd make little 4-track cassette albums and just sell them. And so under the name 3 Shades of Dirty, so this is really actually a 3 Shades of Dirty song. It's called Once Upon a When. Still use a little more guitar, Brian. To another lazy corner, running off a long wind mile. Take it all for granted, you can still say yes to reproduction of a smile. Play it off until all your lines are forsaken. It's as simple as it seems. Heard it all before you heard so many goddamn lies. They just fill our minds with little myths of easy dreams. Who was the fool that taught you to believe in all this weightless, faceless, put on and put off faces? Who was the demon that took you dancing down that roadless road? Play it off and play it off 1,000 times. You're still standing in that same old hole, tripping into traps you seem to set for yourself. I know you never intended it to be that way. Never really wanted to be mistaken when it came to thick and thin. Now, every time you're at my door, you're more and more a caricature of all the bitter people you might have been. Who was the fool that taught you to believe in all this weightless, faceless, put on and put off faces? Who was the demon that took you dancing down that roadless road? Once upon a when, you had a piece of it. Once upon a then, you wouldn't let them take you down for anything, no, anything at all. Used to laugh like you were living. Now there's nothing there at all. Who was the fool that taught you to believe in all this weightless, faceless, put on and put off faces? Who was the demon that took you dancing down that roadless road? Thanks. The Hated records, you can find them. They're out there in the world now on streaming services and stuff. Not that song though, but I put that song on a record of mine called Brooklyn Bridge. Came out in 2008. Dan's been kind enough to let me sing it. This is a brand new one. It's off a record that's coming out next year. And the album has a lot of traditional songs on it from America, Ireland, Scotland, England. But it has a couple originals on there. And this is one of them. And I suppose I played the song enough now that a few different people have given me their interpretations of it, and they've all been different, which means it's working. So it's called The Line. Once a man drew a line, said what's on this side of the line is mine, and you over there are a stranger, I declare. You can't cross the line. You can't cross the line. The others replied just yesterday. You stood where you stood, we worked and we played. We're not strangers to you, even if it were true. All you did was put up a sign. All you did was put up a sign. Birds fly over your line. The wolf and the bear range over your line. The monarchs fly over, the turtle swims under. You're the only one who sees the line. The line's only in your mind. Our songs ring over and through. Our stories, our clothes, our drink and our food. Migrate and combine, evolve and refine. On the tables where you dine. Since the dawn of time, men have drawn arbitrary lines. Endless wars and slaughters of sons and of daughters, all for the sake of a line. All for the sake of a line. The Bible, it says very clear, the stranger among you, you should hold dear. Feed, clothe, and shelter the weary sojourner. They could be angels in disguise. Angels in disguise. Looked down upon it and thought it was fine, but we walked right over to sweet liberty beyond, where there are no more lines. Oh, we walked right over to sweet liberty beyond, where there are no more lines. Thank you. Garvey song. Here's one that I really wanted to play for you all. I've done a lot of shows with Jerry over the last, I don't know, 12, 15 years. And usually it's been like we've done acoustic shows together where we play my songs and his songs, and we've done this in the UK, and we've done this in Japan, and we've done this a little bit around Oregon and stuff. But we live in Portland. We both have bands, and so we don't get to do it that often, just kind of around town. And and I've opened for shows on like the New Year's runs and sat in for whole shows on the Laurelthirst week in Portland when the Jack Mormons play for a week, and those sitting in on the Laurelthirst run is like it's still semi-acoustic, So this week is actually the first time I've gotten to like play guitar in the Jack Mormons at full volume. Turn it up to 14. And it's been really great, and it's also the first, like, in cities and stuff, it's like, everyone's at the show, and I know, okay, there's this whole community that around Jerry's music over all this time, and it, it's palpable, and it's incredible, but it's like everyone's in a city, and everyone just sort of dissipates, and here, we're in this incredible place, and it's really concentrated, and I've just gotten to, like, see the soul of it, and meet lots of y'all, and it's just really fucking beautiful, so, and I'm really thankful that I've gotten to do this, and because I've been hearing about Virginia City for so long, and thanks to Jerry and Steve for letting me into their world. So I'm gonna play a song that's kind of about that. The Ones You Ride With. And I originally wrote it thinking about like foster kids or a biker gang, people who grow up when maybe you aren't that protected. And I had one of those like classic Gen X upbringings, the like come home when the lights are on, maybe there was like a few days where my parents pretty much didn't know where I was, and they might be arrested for it now, but I was pretty taken care of, and the song is imagining if you weren't, I don't know, just like it kind of applies to all sorts of things. I was thinking of, just people who aren't accepted by their parents because of who they love, things like that. But it's basically about found family, about finding your tribe, finding your people, and applies to the Jack Mormons world as well, I think. So here we go. The Ones You Ride With. They say dance with the ones that brung you, but I dance to a different tune. I found family, forever family. We met in bars on open roads, in spaces in between, in the liminal. Share our love without boundary, revolution and ritual. There's no one like the ones you ride with, the ones you've chosen, and those who've chosen you. Ones you ride with, ones who've got you. I've got you, I've got you, you know I've got you. Our parents lost to each other, cast off shards of broken homes. Found family, forever family. We heal each other's wounds, lie under the big sky in the liminal. Share our love without boundaries. I'm a perfect, true criminal. There's no one like the ones you ride with, ones you've chosen, those who've chosen you. Ones you ride with, ones who've got you. Got you, I've got you, you know I've got you. I have to play this song. I'm trying to mostly not play songs I played in Bozeman the other night, but this song's called Radio Montana. Came out on a record in like 2010 called Goodbye to the Rank and File, and even got some airplay on commercial radio here in the state. Mentions Bozeman. It's about a smoke jumper, and it's kind of just somebody who's done a really intense physical job, and their body has kind of gotten to the end of their ability to do it, and they've sacrificed a lot for it, and they're looking back over time, maybe not with regrets, but with memories. So here it is. Radio Montana. From Burning Mountain to where sweet grass choke the plain, where sudden showers hammer down upon the soft terrain, where bluebells reach their arms up to welcome the rain. place inside him where dance the hungry crow, where growl the roving coyotes on their nocturnal prowl, and relentless memories of Jenny and dancing cheek to jowl. Radio Montana, and a long and lonesome howl. Station fades to static, the world fades to blue, as he rides towards the oxbow on the edge of the Badger 2. Can't shake the scars from the job when the fire got too close. Shake the mark of her leaving, and that's what hurts the most. Radio Montana, life is full of ghosts. Radio Montana. One of the things that I notice about, I know a lot of Jerry's songs. I've probably played like over 100 of them over time. And over the course of these last few nights, I've heard like 2 I've ever heard before. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, it's that thing, like sometimes I feel bad for B-sides. I know it's weird to feel bad for a song, but it's like, sometimes your favorite artist has some really great deep cut, and they never play it, or they didn't put it on the record, and it comes out on some B-sides collection, and you're like, God, I just love that if they just play that one song. And it's really cool when you're in a fan base where the artist actually plays those songs for you. And I'm gonna play a song by someone I have loved my whole life, and this is not a deep cut, but he provides that for his fans. He will play very obscure songs sometimes, and you never know what's gonna happen. And I play, the covers I play are like, nobody knows them, but this is actually a song that people might know. It's called Atlantic City. It's a Bruce Springsteen song. Well, they blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night, and they blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, they're getting ready for a hell of a fight. Gonna see what those racket boys can do. We've got trouble busting in from out of state, and the DA can't get no relief. Gonna be a rumble out on the promenade, and the gambling commission's hanging on by the skin of its teeth. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight. hard to find down here. There's just winners and losers, and don't get caught on the wrong side of that line. And I'm tired of ending up on the losing end. But so last night I met this guy, I'm gonna do a little favor for him. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Well, our luck may have died and our love may be cold, but with you forever I'll stay. Going out where the sands turn into gold. Put on your stockings, baby, the night's getting cold. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. That no honest man can pay, so I drew what I had from the Central Trust, and I bought us 2 tickets on that Core City bus. Now, baby, everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, step up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Come on and meet me tonight. Atlantic City, come on and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Little boss in your evening, you know. This is a song of mine that's kind of had a life of its own. It's gone out in the world in ways I never would have expected, and I've seen bumper stickers on cars that said it. And I wrote the song in the mid-'90s, and I kind of traveled around campfires, the environmental movement, and other places, and it's been translated into a couple different languages. Czech, which is crazy. And it's the name of an amazing band from New Orleans. The song's called Hooray for the Riffraff. Hooray for our band of happy ragged folk, telling old stories and fireside jokes, living for the music, the love, and the laugh. Hooray for the riffraff. Raconteurs and bowsies, rebels and tramps, travelers who ramble from camp to camp, oh, dodgers and swagmen, vandals and rounders, wandering hobo town to towners. Come join the dance of jolly fools, squatters and crusties who make their own rules. Oh, riverbed beggars, carousers and thieves, our only motto in our cave. Hooray for our band of happy ragged folk, telling old stories and fireside jokes, living for the music, the love, and the laugh. Hooray for the riffraff. Migrating drifters, buskers on the streets, minstrels and gypsies with no shoes on our feet. Oh, drovers and rovers, nomad souls, rank and feral vagabonds laying down the bedroll. Winos and drunkards, a stout drinking crew, dancing on the table, slamming down the brews. We don't care if in the morning our heads need to be nursed. Pint after pint, there's no limit to our thirst. We come in all colors, stripes and spots, raging grannies and punkers, a rebel in our lot. We don't care what we look and fireside jokes, living for the music, the love, and the laugh. Hooray for the riffraff! Hooray for the riffraff! Hooray for the riffraff! I'm going to do just a few more here. I've got some records. I think I brought 4 or 5 of them. There's some CDs, there's some LPs. If you have ways to play these things, helps a lot, and then you get to take the music home. Many of these, I've played the songs off, I think, most of them at this point. 1 or 2 off of each. This is Jerry was talking the other night about making a lockdown record, and I made one with my band, and then I made one kind of at home, and it's like bedroom recordings and stuff, and this song's on there. It's called This Ragged Acre. And I'm going to medley it with another song by the great Glenn Hansard. Somewhere in Dublin in the early 90s, I was crashing at the Frames house. I never met Glenn. Moved out a couple weeks before. I was there for like 3 or 4 nights. What a beautiful soul. I just at a time when like so many beautiful and real things are being devalued, and so many shitty things are being supported all over the world in all kinds of different ways. You have someone out there that's doing something that fucking real, and losing him. It's painful on so many levels. This is an early Frame song. It's called Lay Me Down in This Ragged Acre. I will write you letters that explain the way I'm feeling now. I will return to you what I have taken long before. I will return again when it gets dark and day is done, and lay me down in the hallowed ground by your side. So lay me down. If you want to stay with me, then let me know before it's light, and I will recoil myself into the black and darkest night, and lay me down in the hallowed ground where my forefathers lie. I will stay. So lay me down. On this ragged acre, I lay my burdens down. Through asphalt cracks in the parking lot, roses reach up to the sun. Roses reach up to the sun. Can you feel the breath of this ragged acre, I set out as a youth to go rambling round the nation, sure some boundless truth waited for me in the sun, waited for me in the sun. I knew nothing of the world out in the wind. I knew nothing of the world out in the wind. On this ragged acre, they caught us out in the light, on the shores of yesterday, where the west wind gently blows. In the splendor of the sun, the splendor of the sun, will we recognize our home after all these years? Will we recognize our home after all these years? On this ragged acre, I lay my burdens down. Through asphalt cracks in the parking lot, roses reach up to the sun. Roses reach up to the sun. Can you feel the breath of time? Life finds a way. Can you feel the breath of time? Life finds a way. Lay me down in the hallowed ground, where my forefathers lie. I will stay. So lay me down. Thank you so much. I'm going to play one more song. Really appreciate being here and listening. Huge thanks to Stacy, to Michelle, to Brian Ripple. I know there's probably another 25 people who've been helping them make it happen, so thanks to all of y'all for doing that. And this has just been so beautiful, and Little Women is coming up. And thanks to Jerry and the whole Jack Mormon's family for including me in your weekend. This has been just wonderful. So, and I hope to see you again. I hope to tour Montana sometime coming up. I have an email list over there where the records are. And I send out exactly like between 11 and 13 a year. I will not harass you in any way, shape, or form. They just kind of say where I'm playing, and I usually get a lot of places around the country and sometimes around the world, but Montana infrequently, but not totally infrequently. And so, and I've been came here last summer too, so hope to be here again. If you want to find out about the gigs, that really is helpful if you sign up for that. And one of the reasons is I have a new record coming out, and it's coming out in February, and a lot of amazing people worked on it, and it's a lot of traditional songs from Scotland and Ireland, and a few American songs. I'm going to play one of the American songs, and it's a very well-known song. And there's a woman named Petra Hayden who played on the record with me, and she's an amazing musician who's played with all these people. She's currently playing with like Ricky Lee Jones and Rufus Wainwright. She's made amazing solo records herself. She's just an incredible musical mind. And her father was the great bass player, Charlie Hayden, who played with just, you know, the whole golden era of jazz. He was on countless records. But Charlie was from Shenandoah, Iowa. And so when Petra started getting involved in this record, she was like, hey, can we do Shenandoah? And I was like, man, oh Shenandoah, that song is like, it has been sung by everyone, right? Like Emmylou Harris, Van Morrison, Bruce Springsteen, Bob Dylan, Bob Weir, it just goes on and on and on. Like everyone has done it. You know, there's like thousands of versions on streaming services and iTunes and stuff. It's like, what could I possibly bring to it? And I started playing with it, and there's an Irish guitar player, a guy named by the name of Neill O'Donnell, his sister Trina O'Donnell, and Neill and my friend Kevin Berg, who's an Irish fiddle player, and Kevin plays on my new record, but there are these records that Kevin and Neill made in the early 80s that are these just gold standards of Irish music. They're just so fucking beautiful, and so I kind of based this version of Shenandoah on that, and this is the first time I'm trying it on stage, so if you know it, sing it with me. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you away, rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you away. I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I love your daughter. Away, rolling river. For her I'd cross your rolling water. Away, I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. Just 7 years since I last saw you. Away, rolling river. 'Tis 7 years since I last saw you. Away, I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. Thank you so much. My name's Casey Neill. Enjoy playing for y'all. See you next time. See you in a little bit.